remarkable man with a remarkable voice and a remarkable story to go along with it. It's Mark Llewelyn Evans, 45 years old, from Carmarthen, and you've had a busy old time of it as of recently, haven't you, Mark?
Yeah, well, busy career now and the last year, but leading up to that, it was there's a bit of illness that kind of knocked me back as well.
I mean, for people who don't know, your career is, well, it's quite illustrious, really. I mean, some of the things you've done, you've sang in front of, like, a full house at the Millennium Stadium for Wales, singing Land of My Fathers, amongst many, many other things. If you want to just go through your CV a little bit, by all means.
Yeah, sang at the Yankee Stadium in America, and did the last Sherlock Holmes movie with Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr., and a couple of albums. I've got into the top 10, and then a single with the Welsh Guards to raise money for the soldiers in Afghanistan. That it got a number one for, I think, 32 seconds or something, but it was still
nice.
number one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it still counts. It's there. It's there.
Counts, exactly.
So you've got a pretty illustrious career, but unfortunately, due to illness, I mean, it was all under threat, wasn't it? Not that long ago.
Yeah, about 18 months ago, but it's been leading up quite a long time before that. I had surgery in the end. I'd had terrible heartburn for years. I mean, going back 15 years and all the way through college, really, I would have terrible heartburn. You put it down to drinking too much beer.
That's what you would do, yeah, typically.
On a Monday to a Saturday. And after various tests, I'm finding the right ENT specialist, really, a guy called Llewelyn, who was remarkable. He said it's acid reflux, and there's no question that acid reflux and voice production are all linked. Although some people would disagree, but at long last, there's gastrosurgeons talking to ENT and ENT talking to the gastro people. So I was doing various concerts, and just now and again I would wake up, and even if I had a fortnight's break, my voice I'd wake up, and it wasn't that it was husky, because one of the papers, I think it was the Daily Mail, said it was husky. It wasn't so much it was husky, it just would not really play ball. So I was unaware what was wrong. I knew it didn't feel right, but I didn't know why, and it was quite sporadic.
It must have been so frustrating.
Oh, well, you just put it down to initially your technique, or you put it down, and I saw different singing teachers, and nobody knew, because you'd walk into the singing room and you'd sing like a demigod, and then you'd leave, and 4 days later, for no reason, I couldn't get the voice to go. Pioneering
voice surgery in the end is kind of what sorted you out. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You had to take a risk, didn't you? It was a leap of faith in many respects.
Yeah, because there's loads of tests on the NHS, and that didn't find anything. And then I saw there's a new technique that a fan of mine, who's become a very good friend, saw online, called the Lynx procedure. And it's where the base of your esophagus, because with a lot of us, the base of the esophagus gets weak. So what we get a bit of backlash of acid from the stomach. So when we eat good or bad food, you suddenly get a little bit, and I was only having 1%, but 1% of your stomach acid is the equivalent to a car battery being tipped on your vocal cords.
Oh, blooming hell.
So
ouch.
It's 70 times stronger than a car battery, the stomach acid. When it was coming back up onto the vocal cords, it made complete sense when they diagnosed it properly that it was nothing to do with singing at all. It was just this 1% of bad acid coming back up, like a little aerosol can at the top. Worked out, and we did lots of tests. We had to have the pH test in the stomach, and then they worked out the pressure of the esophagus and all this, and they worked out that if I had this titanium valve, so they measure the size, the circumference of the esophagus, and they work out how many titanium beads you need, and they're all magnetized, so they hold themselves there.
Yeah.
So they're not sewn in or anything. So they literally, like a little necklace, or sit around the base of the esophagus. And when it's not in use, they keep it closed. And then when you eat, the peristalsis pushes the magnets open and allows the food to go down, but then stops the acid coming back up. And within 3 weeks, my voice is back to normal.
Oh.
Within 24 hours, I was off all tablets, because I'd been drinking Gaviscon over the bottle for about 10 years.
Crikey, well, all's well ends well, and now your voice is back. I mean, what's on the horizon for you now?
Oh, there's loads of lovely things. I'm coming to Carmarthen.
Oh, he's coming home, boys.
I'm coming home, as they say. I'm coming home, I've done my time. Then going out to America, January, February, doing a thing out there to raise money for their troops, so the American troops. It's going to be interesting. I was in Pembrey yesterday in Carmarthenshire judging a dog show. So you don't know what's round the corner, do you? I didn't know very much about dogs before yesterday. Now I almost feel as if I could go to Crufts.
The life you lead, Mark. The life you lead.
Lamb, don't you talk to me.
Well, it's just so really, really nice to hear that your adventure is continuing. I mean, you and your family and everyone involved with you must have been so worried when this condition just didn't go away. And thanks to these very clever doctor people, it's all looking good for you again. So you'll have to pop round, come see us in the studio next time you're about.
I'd love to pop down and who knows.
Be brilliant.
Story.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
Ta-ra.
I'm holding on your rope, got my 10 feet off.